WSU's 2021 Family Weekend.
And coming up, updates about how you could possibly get a free meal today from local businesses here on Murrow News 8.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Zach Anders.
And I'm Alan Lester. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
WSU Pullman has given an update on spring graduation, and reporter Luke Walker is outside to where it would usually happen.
Thanks, guys. I'm here right outside of Beasley Coliseum. This is where the WSU commencement ceremony takes place. However, it was announced that commencement this semester will not be in person, but will be virtual with a drive-through celebration. Now, students are not happy for several reasons. For example, Beasley Coliseum has a capacity of just over 12,000. And back in May of 2018, the WSU Pullman had a graduating class of almost 3,000. Now, students are confused why, with that much capacity and that size of a class, why graduation cannot be in person this semester, especially as with universities like Gonzaga and University of Idaho, which are having their graduations in person. But besides all that, there should be some more details coming in the next few weeks about graduation and the drive-through celebration. As soon as we get those details, we'll be sure to let you know. I'm Luke Walker. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Luke. I know a lot of us are going to be paying attention to that one. The Moscow City Council approved the reopening of the Moscow Aquatic Center this past Monday. The reopen date is set for June 11th and will be open for the duration of the 9-week pool season until September 12th. Coronavirus protocols will be in place. Initial capacity will be at 40%, which means for the 900-person maximum venue, that would be 360 people.
The Pullman Police Department has partnered with the Washington State University Police Department and the Whitman County Sheriff's Office to plan high-visibility emphasis patrols that focus on impaired and distracted driving in our local area. The Target Zero Washington State Strategic Highway Safety Plan aims to improve roadway safety to reach 0 deaths and 0 serious injuries on Washington roadways by 2030. Target Zero identifies key actions that local law enforcement agencies can take toward improving traffic safety, and as a result, we'll see officers participating in a variety of emphasis patrol efforts throughout the year.
And in the latest COVID-19 news, another 596 new cases were confirmed in Washington State. Of the new cases, only one new case of coronavirus was confirmed among Washington State University students. On Tuesday, there are 77 active coronavirus cases at WSU. That's down 10 active cases from what the institution reported earlier in the week. In total, Whitman County is averaging 16 cases per day for the last 7 days.
Idaho lawmakers are back in the courtroom after an 18-day recess. The break was due to a result of lawmakers attempting to stop the spread of a state house coronavirus outbreak. Both the House and the Senate will be returning to session this afternoon. Senate Majority Leader Kelly Anthon said the Senate will, quote, work as late as humanly possible, end quote, regarding tonight's floor session.
WSU will be keeping with the virtual trend as the annual event of the Spring Family Weekend will be mostly virtual and offer many interesting and fun ways for students and their families to engage with the university. April 9th through the 11th is going to be the Family Weekend, a series of virtual seminars addressing what students can expect to experience at WSU in the fall, and will also be held for new students. The activities provide participants a low-key way to safely connect with each other and engage with the university.
President Joe Biden said he is open to compromise on how to pay for his $2.3 trillion infrastructure plan, but inaction is unacceptable. Last week, Biden proposed funding the infrastructure plan through an increase in corporate tax to 28% and expanded global minimum tax set at 21%. He said Wednesday he is willing to accept a rate below 28% under the condition that there will be no tax increases for anyone who is making below $400,000 per year.
Fire and Vine Hospitality recently established a scholarship with the Washington State University Carlson College of Business to award 7 students $10,000 scholarships to incoming first-year students or freshmen with a declared interest in hospitality business management or wine and beverage business management. Students are invited to apply online by 5 p.m. Wednesday, May 5th. Preference will be given to underrepresented students,
The Pullman Colfax quarantine is back again. Currently underway, 30 free meals will be given away from Golden Teriyaki in Pullman. The meals are first come, first serve.
And coming up, what new updates have come to light in the Chauvin case?
And what family weekend weather will look like after this.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, the boss's boss. If 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes, that means it could be you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work.
Thanks.
You, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker,
On your left.
your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot, your co-pilot's co-pilot. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
Officials in Federal Way have passed a resolution to temporarily suspend needle exchange programs. The programs were created to help reduce the spread of HIV and other bloodborne illnesses by swapping out used needles for clean ones. Critics of the vote feel that the suspension will only make existing problems worse. Resident Grace Lebrano said she posed as a drug user and was given 100 clean needles without exchanging any in return. Although the drug use continues, the program has helped educate users on drug addiction as well as the risk of HIV and has placed 739 people in drug treatment programs over the last 2 years.
According to a witness testimony in the Derek Chauvin case, Jody Steger, a use of force expert for the LAPD, said that based on his review of video evidence, Chauvin applied pressure to Floyd's neck or neck area from the time officers put Floyd on the ground until paramedics arrived. This statement is meant to dismiss the notion by the defense team that Chauvin's knee was instead on Floyd's shoulder blade area. However, Steger conceded that, quote, you can have a situation where by law it looks horrible to the common eye, but based on state law, it's lawful, end quote.
And after 4 years into an NCAA infractions investigation, University of Arizona has decided to part ways with its men's basketball head coach, Sean Miller. Miller and the Wildcats have been in the NCAA's crosshairs since being ensnared in a 2017 FBI investigation into shady recruiting practices. The school announced today that Miller was leaving after 12 seasons, and associate head coach Jack Murphy will serve as the interim head coach. Arizona reached the Elite Eight 3 times, won 5 Pac-12 regular season titles and 3 Pac-12 tournament titles under Miller.
Today was quite the windy day out there. Is that just an anomaly or the start of some bad weather? Our weatherman Christian Garza has all the answers in today's weathercast.
Thanks, Alan. So yes, my name's Christian and I'm here to give you guys the weather for today. So today was actually a really nice day with a high of 61 and a low of 35. Now, as the day kind of progressed, those winds started to pick up. So if you see down here, the 21-mile-per-hour winds are still relevant right now. So if you do go out tonight, make sure to bring a jacket because it will be breezy outside. Now, on to tomorrow's weather. It's going to be actually quite different than today's weather. It's going to be significantly lower. The high is going to be actually 49 and the low is going to be 28 with some chance of rain and snow. It's kind of a throwback to a couple months ago, the weather from then. With a high of mile-per-hour winds for 37. So it's going to be just really, really breezy out there. So just make sure you bundle up if you ever go outside tomorrow. Now going on to the map of Washington. So if you see over here on the west side, Olympia and Seattle both had highs of 50 and lows of 36 and 38. Now over there the weather is kind of the same per the usual of the west side, rainy. Now talking about central Washington, so Tri-Cities actually had a high of 66 and it was a beautiful day there, clear skies, and in Yakima it was 59 and partly cloudy. Now if I move over here, like I said before, Pullman had a high of 61 and a low of 35, and Spokane is doing a little bit better than us with a high of 62 and a low of 37. Now, if I step off screen here really quick, I'll talk to you guys about this 5-day forecast. So tomorrow, like I said, is going to be a little bit uglier than today, but this weekend is actually going to be quite beautiful with highs of 55 and 51. Now Saturday there will be a high of 47, which is a little bit lower, but nothing that anybody, isn't used to around here in Pullman. So if you do any activities here with your family this weekend, just make sure to bundle up and be prepared for that. With the weather, I'm Christian. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Christian. I'm sure not looking forward to more snow, but nice that we're getting back up into the 60s here. Up next, find out why Nike has officially suspended their sponsorship with this NFL quarterback.
And later, what former NFL player has been accused of first-degree premeditated murder when we come back.
Days, months,
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
years,
I'd like to give you this.
a lifetime can rush by without realizing what we're missing. We lose some of the best moments, some that may never repeat,
Come on.
or detach from people around us. Our loved ones grow used to this pattern, but it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. It's never too late to live a full life again. Hear how many of us Vietnam veterans have managed our mental health and reconnected with our families. Visit maketheconnection.net to find out more.
Hi, I'm Natalie Newcomb with your sports. Washington State's volleyball Magda Jehlerova was named as the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week. The sophomore is from the Czech Republic. She helped the Cougs advance to the NCAA tournament this season. This is her 5th time winning the award. Congrats, Magda. And Nike has suspended its endorsement deal with Deshaun Watson amid the sexual assault and inappropriate behavior allegations. 22 women have filed a lawsuit against the Texan quarterback over the past month. The NFL has launched an investigation into Watson under its personal conduct policy. And former New York Giants receiver Travis Rudolph was arrested on 4 counts of first-degree premeditated murder. The Palm Beach County's Sheriff's Office responded to a double shooting early Wednesday morning. According to the Sheriff's Office, a total of 4 men were shot at or by Travis Rudolph. 2 were struck by gunfire, 1 is in the hospital, and 1 was found dead at the scene. He is being held without bond. Coming up, find out why this day will be celebrated by frat boys across the nation.
When we come back. Bottoms up, it's National Beer Day. Did you know that beer possibly dates back to 9500 BC? Some fun facts about beer: when healthy people drink alcoholic beverages, including beer, it seems to reduce the risk of developing heart disease, but remember to drink responsibly as well.
Beer. Thanks for watching. If you missed anything in this or any of our previous newscasts, you can always watch us on our YouTube channel.
More news can be found at nwpb.org/MN8. Thank you and have a good night.